Good afternoon. Today officially marks day one of my several month pursuit of getting in shape. It's been a long winter. We're into early spring now. I haven't exercised as much as I wanted to. Some of it's due to work, some of it's due to bad habits. But here I am today out on the Appalachian Trail on South Mountain. I got here through hiking straight up Thurston Griggs Trail, and that was tough. I believe today's in the low 80s and there's a nice breeze up here, so much cooler than the last 2 days that hit the 90s here in Hagerstown, Maryland. My general goals for this personal fitness quest isn't so much centered around weight. I weighed in at 206 pounds, so I'm not too heavy. For context, the most I've ever weighed in my adult life was 223, 224. And if you count early adulthood, 18 to about 30, which I probably shouldn't count, 160 to about 185. I mean, but I'll never be that thin again, nor do I think that's a healthy weight. So weight is not really my issue. It's getting in shape, feeling good, eating habits. Though if I were to focus on one area where there is some extra weight or flabbiness, like a lot of men in their late 40s, my midsection could use some work. Though I dread the idea of doing sit-ups or any kind of crunches, but maybe we'll get there. Right now, I'm enjoying the weather. It's absolutely beautiful on this trail. And I'm on my way to Black Rock Cliffs. Beautiful view of the valley here. You can see Hagerstown from the top and the surrounding towns. You could, on a clear day, see in one direction Pennsylvania and the other West Virginia and Virginia. So it's a spectacular local hike on the Appalachian Trail. So continuing, almost dropped the phone. It's flattened out finally, so we're up on South Mountain. I'm an absolute mess here. Fortunately, hydration is the key. Bring lots of water. I have plenty for here and back. When I get to the car, there's reserves. And I know my body. Don't push it too much in the heat. You don't want to get dehydrated, pass out, heat stroke. Had a couple of those scary occurrences in my life. Not hiking, but on my travels and some other endeavors. So I'm well aware that sometimes my mind acts like I'm still 25 and my body reminds me, you're not old, but you're 48. And regardless if you're 48 or 25, listen to your body. Don't overdo it. Feel good, get a good workout. Blah, blah, blah. So we are approaching Black Rock Cliff. There we go. So this is exciting. I expect a spectacular view today. Not much cloud coverage. Clear skies. Pollen is rough for people who suffer from allergies. Fortunately, I don't. But actually this season, I've been sneezing a lot more. Scratchy throat. So high pollen up here, though. Nice, beautiful views and breeze that we're coming up to in a second. So I'm really pretty much there. I'm going to climb over here. One thing I'll note, I have seen many snakes up here. I took a hike with one of my best friends one time in this area, and we saw a copperhead. It's pretty magnificent to see, and it definitely was confirmed by some other hikers there in terms of the, I don't know, the diamond shape in the body, all that. But there's all sorts of snakes, and this is the ideal grounds for snakes because of the hot rocks and just out there baking. So we'll see if we see any snakes, but I'm not here for snakes, I'm here for the view. More spectacular than I imagined it would be. Wow. Wow. Awesome. You gotta be careful up here. It's not a straight drop right here, there's another rock, but I wouldn't take my kids here. Maybe they're a little bit older. We've taken them on nice hikes, but this one, 2 10-year-old boys who want to run around and climb. That's awesome, they want to run around and climb, but not the best place. Wow. So there's Hagerstown straight ahead. So we are looking, let me think, that is west. There's approximately, right? Yeah, because the airport's that direction. So that'd be Pennsylvania in that direction. Directly west would go all the way up to Cumberland. In this direction, West Virginia, Virginia. Yeah, and then east directly this way, there's the highway, 70 east. Over southbound and head towards Frederick, all the way to Baltimore. Pretty freaking spectacular. I would say I've been up here at least 100 times, and each time it's just an awesome reminder of just how lucky we are to be alive each day. And it puts everything in perspective in terms of life, work, family. Getting philosophical and sappy here, but it's true. I always have these kind of emotions up here. It gives you kind of some perspective and separation from certain toxic things in life. Toxic's one of those like very, not just loaded words, but popular words now. I don't remember people using many years ago, decades ago, unless they were talking about like an actual toxic material or substance, but not in terms of behavior and environment. All right, I'm ranting. So there we go, and I have to hike back soon.